Hello everyone, my name is Tessa. I'm an undergraduate researcher at the Cartridge Lab, and today I'm going to be going over a quick, simplistic explanation of how V-SYNTHES is able to represent compounds in the chemical space using fewer calculations than traditional virtual ligand screening. So let's say we have a set of chemical fragments that we want to use to create a library of whole chemical compounds that we want to dock into this receptor to find good candidates for this receptor. As you can see, if we're creating compounds with two components, our final library size will be equal to the number of fragments we have to the power of 2. With traditional virtual ligand screening, we're going to take each of these 9 compounds and attempt to fit it into the receptor pocket to find the best docking match. But as you can see, this can take a lot of time and it can be a waste of computer resources. With V-SYNTHES, rather than docking an entire chemical library, which can take a lot more time than's needed, we can start with just docking the chemical fragments. By docking just the left chemical fragment into the left pocket of the receptor, we can rule out fragments that don't really fit the pocket as well. After docking our chemical fragments into the left side of the receptor, we can see that A is the best match for that subpocket. This means that from now on, we're only going to be looking at chemical compounds that have A as the left side of the compound. So that's the top row of our library. Now we can screen the final 3 compounds to figure out which one is the best to fit in our receptor pocket. So now we know that the best ligand for this receptor is a compound with fragment A on the left and fragment B on the right. And we did this by only docking fragments A, B, and C, as well as the top row of our library. That's 6 computational calculations as opposed to the 9 we originally had to do with traditional virtual ligand screening. This is a simplistic example of how V-SYNTHES works to lower the amount of computations we have to do in order to achieve the same results with virtual ligand screening. However, as you can imagine, as we have more and more fragments, which we would use thousands in actual drug screening, the benefit of using this approach will be greater and greater, since the first fragment docking would be ruling out more and more chemicals. Thank you all for listening, and be sure to check out the description down below for more information about V-SYNTHES and the Cartridge Lab.